I know I'm kind of old and everything, but I can remember when this was state of the art. Not just VHS, but four-head VHS with hi-fi. Nowadays, who wants that? It's all about digital video, high def, and increasingly IPTV, or in other words, getting your TV content from the internet. What's going on, everybody? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com, and I'm right here, in the living room with my, home theater setup. Why? Because I'm checking out this program that's not really that new, but it's new to me. It's called Boxee. Boxee is a free application. It works on Macs, it works on Windows, it works on Linux, and it's actually kind of an offshoot of the XBMC project, the Xbox Media Center project, which was some software that lets you take a modded Xbox and turn it into a full-on media center on the cheap. And so what the folks at Boxee have done is they've basically written, I don't want to get into terminology here, but it's something kind of like an offshoot of XBMC, or kind of a cool skin with to go over the top of the core XBMC functionality, and it adds some social media stuff, some friend feed kind of stuff, that kind of thing. And they've given it a great UI that's meant to run on your TV set. So this is a 32-inch TV. You're all probably watching this being like, what? I've got 60, 70, 80, I got a 137-inch TV. Well, it should run on all those as well. This is the Mac version. You can see I've got my MacBook hooked up here via DVI cable to the TV set, and then I've also got a little just audio jack 3.5mm cable running out of the headphone port into my amplifier, my stereo system. And then also I've got the new Boxee app for the Apple iPhone, which you don't need, but since it's free and since I have an iPhone, I loaded it up. And so we're going to take a look, see what Boxee can do. Now, I'm going to tell you that the whole impetus for this video, let's get me in front of the camera for a second there. Alright, so the whole impetus for me shooting this video and everything that's going on, I'm backlit here so you might not be able to see me so well, is that basically we've got, in my house, we've got two TV sets. We've got this one down here in the living room, we've got one upstairs in the bedroom. This one down here is hooked up to a TiVo HD, and the reason that we finally gave in and got a TiVo, in addition to the fact that it's years better than the lousy Comcast DVR that we rented before this, is that now TiVo can get YouTube content and it can get Netflix content, as well as some other content as well. But those are the things for us, because we have Netflix, the streaming Netflix, is great to watch video on demand, and then also the YouTube content is fun. I personally love watching old 80s music videos, but that's because I just entered a new demographic. I'm not going to tell you which demographic it is, but I'll be in it for a while, trust me. Anyway, so I love doing that stuff. We don't have anything like that upstairs, and instead of shelling out for another TiVo box or something like that, I wanted to see, is there one of these free, cool apps that I keep hearing people talking about, media centers that can turn your computer into, into kind of a media center application to manage your music, get online video, all that kind of stuff, because there's so much cool online video these days. Also, I would love to have a machine that could double as an iTunes server to kind of stream, music around the house to the different, different places that we can grab it and, play it back. And then also, I've been reading that you can, Boxee can run on a hacked Apple TV, which, I've got, without getting all into it, I have an extra computer I might be able to use, but also the Apple TV is relatively low cost. So, oh look, now I'm not backlit anymore. Oh, no, I am. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get this thing running, show you what it can do. So, I'll launch it from the MacBook. Alright, so here's the Boxee app. As you can see up there in the corner, it's an alpha. So, it's free, it's an alpha. So, let's just bear that in mind. So, I created an account. You have to create an account on the Boxee website, boxee.tv. And then, the main interface here, you can see it looks good. This is 1024 by 768 resolution. Again, out of my Mac's a DVI cable, mini DVI to DVI to the 32-inch TV set. It's a nice interface. So it's got recommendations. It's got friends activity, which it just automatically gave me a friend. I don't think I did anything to try to make any Boxee friends. Recently added, so it scanned my computer, my media library, and grabbed all these from my iTunes library, so far as I can tell. We'll get to that in a second. And then recently used when I was playing around with this before I started the video up, I just played a couple of things, and those are some things I've looked at recently. And then we'll go to the left here, and here's your menu system. So video, music, pictures, downloads, app box, settings, etc., etc. So we'll look at settings real quick. And so your media sources, your appearance, all that kind of stuff. We'll go to videos. And you can change your subtitles if you want to. We'll go back to settings. All your different settings. Great. All right. So let's go to video here. And so movie, I don't even know if it scanned my system, if it found any movies, probably not. TV shows, yeah, I don't think I have anything on this computer. So we'll go back and we'll look at the internet video, because that's really what I'm personally most interested in. And so it comes kind of pre-configured with all these different sources for internet, including Hulu, including YouTube, video podcast, WB, Rev3, MTV, Juiced, all that stuff. And then also Netflix. And I went to the Boxee site and I paired my Boxee account with my Netflix account. And so there you go. I can get my instant queue, I can get all this new stuff, I can browse genre, everything. So anything that'll play off of Netflix, 100 Girls, don't watch it, terrible movie. I should be able to play directly here through Boxee. So instead of spending, $100 on a Roku Netflix player, or buying a TiVo or whatever, or even hooking up your computer you already have and browsing through the web-based interface, this is an interface that's made for a big screen. So we'll give it a try here. We'll go to we'll play Seinfeld Vision. We'll see if it works. You get the information, all that stuff. Really nice looking. User not logged in. Oh, I have to log in down here. Interesting. So how do I get back? Alright, so I'm back. I'm logged in now. I accidentally hit the wrong button and went to this episode, but that's fine, whatever. So we'll play it. And there you go. Quality, definitely not quite as good. Turn the volume down later. Yeah, so this quality is definitely not as good as the Netflix over TiVo. Now, part of this might be, it's hard to know with, I'm on a cable modem, so there might be traffic on my branch of the cable modem, that kind of thing. But now it looks a little bit better. It looks like as it's been playing, it's maybe increased a little bit. So. All right, we'll go back. We'll stop this. And we'll go back, and we'll go to video, and we'll look at some internet video here. So let's check out Hulu. Now what I'm going to do now actually is I'm going to give a shot running this Boxee iPhone app. I've never used this before. So here's the Boxee iPhone app. It's got gesture mode and it's got button mode. So we'll see if I can find it. It's connecting to my Mac all over Wi-Fi. And it seems to be working. And it is. Can you see on the screen there in the background? I'm moving this around. It's like a, joystick mouse pad kind of thing. And there you go. You can also go to button mode where, it's just kind of like a D-pad. So I'm going to use this now. And again, you don't have to use, you can use, in my case with the Mac, I think you can use the Apple remote that you might have that came with your Mac if you have a Mac. You know, obviously you can use a Bluetooth mouse or something like that. But since I had the iPhone, and it's Phone Dog, I'm going to use the iPhone app. And so we're on Hulu, and let's go to, I don't know, man. Let's go to Saturday Night Live. Did that work? What do I have to do to click? Oops. Hulu feeds. Saturday Night Live. Well, I don't know. Let's go to 30 Rock then. There we go. So here's 30 Rock on Hulu, and we'll just hit this one, Palo Apollo. And so this is my old Netflix episode, you know, the player that's stopping that. Now it's loading up the Hulu content. Let's see how this works. And for those of you who might be wondering, this is a MacBook Core 2 Duo 2 gigahertz. I have an MSI Win that I'm going to try this on. I'm not expecting good results, but I'm going to give it a shot. So this is off of Hulu.
The following program is brought to you with limited commercial interruption by Yes Man. Now on DVD.
And here the iPhone app, I hit Now Playing, and it's showing me. Kind of fun. And I think I can actually control the volume.
Hello? Lena, good morning. What is that sound?
Well,
Are you
not really
frying
working.
bacon?
No, it's my new running shoes.
Oh, come on. Lemon, I'm going over the guest list for my 50th birthday party, and you have not RSVP'd.
Oh, right, sorry.
So actually, let's see if I can pause it.
Getting to buy toilet paper.
Yeah, no, this isn't working so well.
I'm coming.
Good. And don't wear...
Oh, there you go. Stop worked. So the quality on Hulu looks a little bit better than the streaming Netflix quality. And we'll go back and go back to the Boxee menu here.